We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender. And it's all about the young police from Jamaica, seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself, Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Blessed love, Rastafari.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madness. Moving on to our video. Yes, to my loyal viewers and subscribers and Patreon members, today I ask you for your undivided attention because what I'm about to share is not just important, it's urgent. I want you to look closely at your screens. The man you see before you is Jhavaughn Pinnock, an illegal immigrant from Jamaica who is wanted for the cold-blooded murder of another young Jamaican, Jhavaughn Jamison, also known as Blingers. Yes, this man was brutally killed by this man who, when he was killing him, he said to him, P-hole, you know who, my boy? You know, when somebody says P-hole in Jamaican expression, you know that it's an insult and disrespectful. So that is what he's trying, and you know it's a form of terrorist act on his part. So the tragedy unfolded in Queens, New York, and since that day, the NYPD and the Queens District Detectives have been working tirelessly to bring justice to Jamison's grieving family. One of the suspects is already in custody, but Jhavaughn Pinnock, the coward who played a role in the horrific crime, managed to escape the police dragnet. From credible information received, this man is believed to have fled to Jamaica with the help of others in New York who shielded him from the authorities. Most recently, he was spotted in Mandeville, Manchester, and there is no reason to believe he is not on the island. He is in Jamaica, possibly lying low and relying on the assistance of those who enable criminals. You know, as them say, inform of the dead, and he that keepeth his mouth, keepeth his life. We love informer because we are big informer. Pinnock has a distinct scar on the left side of his face, making him easily identifiable. However, there's reasons to believe he may attempt to disguise himself by using makeup and other means to conceal this scar. Study his face carefully. Look closely at the details, the scar, his features, and commit them to memory. Why this matter? This is not just about one man. This is about justice, safety, and sanctity of life. When killers like Pinnock are allowed to walk free, it sends a dangerous message that life is cheap and justice can be evaded. This cannot and must not be the case. Jhavaughn Jamison family deserve closure. They deserve to see justice served. Pinnock must answer for his actions, and it is up to us, the decent law-abiding citizens, to ensure that he cannot roam the streets freely while Jamison's family mourns their irreparable loss. So what you can do, this is where you comes in. We need your eyes and your vigilance. If you see Jhavaughn Pinnock, or if you have any information about his whereabouts, please contact the local authorities immediately. In Jamaica, call 119. In the United States, call 911. If you prefer anonymity, contact Crime Stop or the nearest police station. The authorities needs our help to locate Pinnock and bring him to justice. Your information, no matter how small, can be helpful, could be the key to making this happen. So let's be clear about what we are dealing with here. Pinnock is a parasite, a danger to society, and a threat to every law-abiding citizen. He has no regard for human life, and allowing him to remain free only endangers more innocent lives. By harboring or protecting someone like Pinnock, you are not just obstructing justice, you are betraying the very fabric of decency that holds communities together. Do not allow this murderer to hide amongst us. Please, call the police. Together, we can ensure that Jhavaughn Pinnock is apprehended and justice is served for Jhavaughn Pinnock. And if when the police go on him resist, them can send him straight to the departure lounge. So, moving on to today's video. And we're going to talk about, yes, so this, breaking news, a shocking revelation on the Jamaica Young Police channel. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because what you are about to hear will send shockwave through every Jamaican home and diaspora community worldwide. This is not just a revelation, this is an unfiltered expose on the very essence of our culture, our mindset and our tolerance for criminal glorification. A caller, fearless and unyielding, recently left a jaw-dropping message on the Jamaican Young Police channel, and his words have sparked a firestorm of debate. He outrightly denounced the so-called world boss, Vybz Kartel, and another infamous name, he's gone, Mikey Pelpa, claiming that there were never bad men. According to this audacious caller, the only true bad men hail from Nago Head. Back in the days we call it Nago Z. And Brayton. And him say as so Waterford he claims there was just one wimpy. And here's the twist that will make your blood run cold. He accuses Vybz Kartel of orchestrating Wimpy's murder through deceit and some warped psychological manipulation. This isn't just a simple claim, it's a cold and bold indictment of Jamaica's obsession with criminal personas. For someone to publicly defend criminality, to openly discuss the hierarchy of badness, say something deeply unsettling about the Jamaican psyche. Not just on the island, but wherever Jamaicans may reside across the globe. This man resides in America. When I talk which part we're in America I live. How have we as a people reached this point? Where the lines between right and wrong are blurred. Where badness is not just tolerated, but revered. When somebody revere and celebrate somebody who violate other people's human rights, them don't respect themselves. And if you respect yourself, you don't know that violating someone's rights, that means that you don't want the same to happen to you. But all of them, they want their rights to be protected. The caller word speaks to a larger issue that has plagued Jamaica for decades: the normalization of criminal behavior. That's why we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we denounce this kind of behavior. We don't support it. The glorification of dons and bad men in our music, our conversation, and even our mourning rituals have created a culture where people feel justified in debating the ranks of killers and gangsters as if they were legends of honor. They are not legends of honor, they are dishonoring humanity. This isn't just about Vybz Kartel or Mikey Pelpa. This is a reflection of a mindset that has seeped into the very fabric of our society. For decades, we have elevated criminals to the status of celebrities, ignoring the trail of blood, tears, and broken families they left behind. When someone can confidently call out names and assign credibility to their badness, somebody who break the law, violate other people's human rights, it tells us how far gone we are as a society. Right down to there's no bottom now, it's gone. So let's not miss the larger picture here. This isn't just another story about gangsters or a shocking claim about Vybz Kartel. This is about us as a people. We are so quick to defend the indefensible. Why do we worship those who destroy, while those who strive to uplift are often ignored or ridiculed? Because this is the system that we have grown up to know. It's time for a reckoning in Jamaica. Whether at home or abroad, we must confront the uncomfortable truths about our culture. Are we going to continue to glorify the very forces that tear our communities apart? Or will we finally stand up united and demand better for ourselves and our children? This call has thrown down the gauntlet. And the question is, how will we respond? So I want you to listen to this man. He might tell you, what him think. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. Listen to him and what he's saying. And tell me if what he's saying make any sense at all. Ask me, I'll tell you my response after you finish listening to this man.
Blessed morning, young police. Yeah, may I give you a call and we want to talk to you about some things, Yeah, you talk about this Vybz Kartel thing on this Mikey telephone and thing that. You need to set us straight on the whole thing what go on, because they're part of Portmore history and you can't tell what go on. Because you talk about Vybz Kartel, why Vybz Kartel a bad man. And Mikey Pelpa a bad man. So, say, Mikey Pelpa a pretty boy. Mikey Pelpa a big waist man. Vybz Kartel a big waist man. The whole border foot was a Kartel a coward. When roads come to Kartel a coward, then I lie there tell. You see me say, Kartel a coward in a real life, man. I don't want to tell you, the gangs never come from Waterford to be there Jamaica, no my lord. You see me say, the whole of the gangs then come from down in Newland. You see me say, brother, from Brayton. Yes, right. Big man thing, I wouldn't feel was only done for Waterford, brother. Until Lynchman them pay for kill Wimpy, brother. After come them more on the place, them bag of money. And my people could have pretty boy, a girl is girl. Have a look man back and a girl thing. If my Kartel in them one crew one time. I went Kartel, boss Kartel say more on Waterford, And one the one say you know bad money, you dig it to your waist man. That cause the war, brother. I'm gonna tell you, the only one a bad man, brother. Michael Pelpa a coward man. And me I say, yeah, I food don't know they wanted and him have food against them wanted. But the boy run down Kartel to kill Kartel, man, and Kartel fast like a plane, man. So me I say, yeah, man. So yo, Kartel no bad man. You can't tell the history of both, my lord. You see, the Kartel a big response.
Yeah, so you see when he's talking about Vybz Kartel being chased by a gunman, that's a man named Marcel in a Waterford. Yeah, Marcel was Mikey Pelpa, top shotter. And you won't believe it was Black Rhino. Yeah man, same Black Rhino that Vybz Kartel tried to kill after. It was Black Rhino along with men from Maxfield, the Stingers, who killed him after he was left in a black and white party right in front of his girlfriend. But the killer was killed later on in a Maxfield area. the video is on, that video with Marcel is on the Patreon. You have to go to if you want to know about that killing, the man that made Vybz Kartel run out of Jordan slippers, you have to go to the Patreon and you'll hear it straight from the arse's mouth, not from a third party. You hear it from a witness, somebody who was there, amongst them. So moving on. So when you hear, defending criminality, a dangerous symptom of a sick mindset. When anyone, regardless of their background or circumstances, find it acceptable to defend the criminality of others, particularly those who violate the human rights of their fellow citizens, it is not just an alarming sign of moral decay. It is a clear indication that such individuals and those who share their warped ideology are suffering from a profound sickness of the mind. They require nothing short of a complete rewiring of their brains to restore clarity, empathy, and a sense of justice. To defend criminality is to defend the indefensible. It is to betray the victims, those who have been robbed of their lives, their dignity, and their peace. It is to stand on the side of chaos, destruction, and inhumanity, while spitting on the fundamental principles of decency and justice. Those who rationalize or glorify such behavior reveal a mindset that is not only misguided but deeply corrosive to the very fabric of society. This sickness is not benign. It spread like cancer, infecting families, communities, and entire nations. It twists values, erodes trust, and normalizes evil. For anyone to stand in defense of those who strip others of their basic human rights is not just madness, it is a dangerous madness. It signals a complete breakdown of moral reasoning where the line between right and wrong has been obliterated. When individuals defend criminal acts, they inadvertently create a society where predators thrive and the vulnerable suffer. It's emboldening those who commit atrocities, giving them the confidence to continue their reign of terror, knowing that there are voices willing to rationalize or justify their actions. So that's why when a man can walk up to a man and shoot him in front of 50 people in Jamaica, and he knows that none of 50 people are not giving a statement, he knows that a justification and a normalization and rationalization, it must be something with him do why I'm killing him. As if his rights is not protected, are supposed to be protected. But the killer, when he's killed now, his rights is violated, especially by the security forces. That's why we believe in an even Stevens. This is not just a social ill, it is a ticking time bomb. The normalization of criminality breeds chaos, weakens institutions, and perpetuates cycles of violence. So as them say, today for you, tomorrow for me. Such thinking does not just harm the immediate victims of crime, it poisons entire generations. From 1972, a 52 year now this is going on in our country. And out of the 52 years out of the country, 9 years we didn't have any, 8 years we didn't have any form of semblance of decency in our country. 8. And it was when the man, the most hated man, a man who born in America with Jamaica and became our 5th Prime Minister, Edward Seaga. That's the best time in Jamaica. That's when criminals live in fear of losing their lives and not law-abiding citizens. And the same Waterford is like concrete jungle now. Back then when I was growing up, concrete Waterford was the uptown or across the waters for poor people, because that's what people used to say. When you live across the waters, that means it's like you arrive now. But little did we know that the same people them where I run from, like same people them come live at Waterford, and people like Vybz Kartel help mash it up. So this creates a a system where the people's mind are poison. And this entire generation, children grow up in a world where criminals are idolized, where might is celebrated over rights, and where justice become hollow concept. This creates a vicious cycle of dysfunction that is nearly impossible to break without a collective effort to reject and dismantle these toxic ideologies. To combat this dangerous mindset, we need nothing less than a radical transformation. Education must play a central role in rewiring the brain of those who are trapped in this toxic way of thinking. So when a youth now, him say he want to be a killer or a shatter, you know, what the government, them supposed to be educating the people, them and show them what's the life inside of prison look like. Because I've been able to see some videos of inside of the prison them. And I don't know how man want to live like that, because when you go to the prison in Jamaica, I see a lot of video where a man went to prison and lose him eyesight because the walls of the prison full of so much infectious disease on it. Then you see the chinks them and all of these things, and a man a fight for go to prison. And then guess what? You're not on a toilet in a prison, you know. You're not on a toilet. A man have to piss in a buckle. Yeah, plastic buckle. Every time I have to piss in a morning time and go empty it. You know, I was watching the video and the man them, wow. And then you only have 4 toilets. And not even toilet, you know, because you have to go up on it. You have to go and stoop on it, or you have to relieve yourself in a plastic bag or in a plastic bag and cleaner. Them kind of life that people want to live. You want to go to prison because you want to make a name for yourself. Because you say bad. How about make a name as an inventor, an educator, a police, or somebody in the military, a doctor, a lawyer? That kind of life, no make it, my brother. Hurting other people. Think about your family, your mother, your father, your sister, your brothers, your friend, your cousin, even your girlfriend, if you have children too. We must challenge the narrative that glorifying criminality and replace them with stories of resilience, justice and hope. Families, schools and communities must work together to instill a sense of moral clarity and a deep respect for human rights. Human rights have a teach at school. Make the youth them know, say, from them young, and teach them, say, if you hit someone, you violate them rights, and if them hit you, them have violate your rights. The only time you supposed to hit somebody when you defend your life, defend your rights. And then them break it down and show them in the school with them mother, them father. You have to use different scenario for gain empathy, to make them see it from a different perspective. Because it's not something where them teach we in a school of Jamaica. So those of who know the difference between wrong and right, that's why we denounce that kind of behavior. They don't teach it in the school. Because from the community where I'm from, this is something where them impart to it. Michael man impart this kind of toxic mindset and behavior. All because of him want to be leader for life. So I just told we leave from my age group. We reject that kind of philosophy. You understand? And that's the reason why we are on the side of the law. We're never on the side of so-called bad men or rude boy. Because that life is a very stressful life. And we know it's wrong. Most importantly, we must call out and condemn these dangerous ideas. Wherever they appear, silence is complicity. Every time we hear someone defend a criminal or rationalize their actions, we have a moral duty to confront them, not with anger, but with reason and truth. We must make it clear that there is no room for such dangerous thinking in a society that values life, liberty and justice. Defend criminality is not just feeling, it's a societal crisis. It is a simple symptom of a deeper sickness that threatens to unravel the progress we have made as a people. But we are not powerless. With courage, determination and commitment to truth, we can rewrite the narrative. We can create a society where human rights are sacred, justice is swift, and those who stand on the side of criminals are met with collective outrage of a community that refuse to accept such sickness. So let this be our rallying cry. No more glorification of criminality. No more excuses for evil. It's a time to heal our mind as a nation. So this man, him did not mince words as he delivered a final resounding statement. Vybz Kartel was and remain a coward in his eyes. He pointed to the gangsters from Brayton and Newland as a contrast, suggesting that their actions, however misguided, had a certain code, a principle, but his message went far beyond critique of individuals or community. It was a profound challenge to all Jamaicans and humanity at large. If you respect yourself as a human being, you will respect the rights of others. This powerful statement underscores a simple yet vital truth. When we see ourselves in others, when we recognize the sheer humanity that binds us, we are compelled to uphold justice, decency, and mutual respect. To deny someone their rights is to deny our own humanity. This message is a call to action, a reminder that the glorification of criminality, the defense of the indefensible, and the disregard for human rights cannot coexist with a vision of a just and prosperous society. If we aspire to be a part of a better Jamaica and a better world, we must embrace the truth. Respect for others begins with respect for ourselves. Only then can we truly honor a place in the human family. This culture is very dangerous for someone to be embracing and, revere, laud, and celebrating someone who violates other people's rights. As for me, I don't take kindly to such kind of behavior. It's deplorable, immoral, and wrong. I will say this is a call for all of us as a people to see ourselves in each other. If you don't respect yourself, you can't respect others. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.